Shalom people, back again with me Jojo, your online pastor. Being a pastor is quite a trendy job now and it gives you money. So if everybody can be a pastor, I can be a pastor too. How are you people during this quarantine period? Bored? Same here with me. But for me, out of this boredom, I got a revelation. Last night, when I was asleep, Jesus came to my dream and he told me, "Hey Jojo, why don't you start a preaching ministry? You can be a great preacher." Then I told him, "Well, Jesus, here I am. I have nothing to lose. Let's give it a try." Maybe some of you questioning why I'm wearing this kind of fur jacket in this hot weather of Surabaya. Well, I dress for fame, baby. This is a real coyote fur. I buy this when I was travel in Europe in 2018. So I think if I want to be one of those pastor in style, I should start to dress like one, right? Our topic today is about tithe, or in Indonesia we call it perpuluhan. So this is the 10% of what you gain from your work that you give to the house of the Lord as his right. Else, if you don't give it to the ministry or to the church or those places, they will consider you as a robber that steals from the house of the Lord. Lately in Indonesia, there is a celebrity pastor said you have to give your tithe to the place where you get your spiritual food. The analogy is like you eat in a Padang restaurant, you pay the Padang restaurant. You may buy a cracker in the street, but as you get your main food in the Padang restaurant, you have to give your money there. Well, I don't go to the church for a very long period of time now, and I got my spiritual food from those theologian and philosopher YouTuber that happy enough with few like and subscribe rather than actual money. Yet I don't see that giving money to that so-called servant of God is the same with giving money to God. I mean, does the Almighty really need our worthless penny? He's the creator of heaven and earth, the visible and invisible after all. Historically, the practice of tithe in the Torah is used to feed the priests and the Levites that not got their share in the land of Abraham. I don't know why, but Abraham always played favorite to their kids. So, the other tribe have to give 10% of what they gain to support the life of these landless Levites. During the period of slavery in Babylonia, more or less 6th century before Christ, there is no practice of tithe as they were becoming slave in foreign country and there is no temple of Yahweh where the Levites can do their sacrifice. In short, they are useless. No service, no money. The practice of tithe only back to the Jewish community after their returning back to Jerusalem with propaganda of Malachi that promised them with benefit of blessings and abundance. In short, tithe is like you lend your capital to heavenly venture that will manage it for you and after a while bring you back the exponential profits. Malachi did this to stimulate the Jews' faint spirit of giving, as they already left the practice for about 50 years. However, we are Christian, and based on Act 15, verse 20 to 29, according to the Council of Jerusalem, we have no responsibility to follow the practice of Torah. Tithe is a command in Torah for the Jews, not for the Christians. Giving is an optional act. If you don't feel to give, you don't need to give at all. Commanding tithe to the Christians is a scam. I'd rather save my money for my next trip to Spain or Russia than to contribute it for the wealth of the greedy pastors to help them buy their new Rolex, Hermes bags, or feed their Gap women. Oops! My advice if you still want to give your money for the church is to make sure that you got a transparent report of how your money will be used for that ministry. Do it in a proportional number that can help them but not harm your finance either. Years ago, I used to have a friend that father and mother own a church, a private church, and as they are full-time gospeler, the tithe is their sole source of income. and they can use it just the way they like, or quote unquote, just the way Holy Spirit asks them to. You know, private churches always smells fishy to me. I wonder how their people can trust them. Oh, I just got a revelation. Jesus is here. Okay, Jesus has a message to you all. Okay, Jesus, speak. I listen. Okay, are you sure? Well, that's harsh, Jesus. But are you sure? Well, okay, I'll tell them then. Okay, okay, friends, this is the message of Jesus that he just said to me. This middle finger is for them who sells his holy name for the bucks. He said, fuck you. And that's all, folks. Thank you so much to listen to my preach. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you think this ministry bless you. Anyway, if you want to help me to develop this ministry and make me one of those pastors in style, please send me a private message. I will reply you with my bank account information. Until then, ciao. You have blessings.